Hi guys! So for today's vlog, I'm just kidding, not a vlogger. This might be the most uncomfortable thing that I'm gonna be doing, so it really can't be a vlogger. But today is June 1, 2022. Currently 11:39 p.m. Today is a very special day because dun 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 dun. I am officially a graduate, an alumni, a bachelor, a bachelorette. Yeah. And if you have seen me, hang out with me, work with me, talk to me for the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, I have been very annoying. I'm aware. In telling you that I will be graduating, and I have. And there's something that I've really been wanting to do, thinking about doing for the last month or the last couple of months or so. And I thought of just doing it as an Instagram reel or an Instagram post, or just a bunch of pictures. But you only graduate once or twice or thrice in your lifetime. I don't know, for me, only graduated during school, university, 3 times in my life so far. So why not do it in the way that, I do stuff? What? Why not do it in a communication form that I do the most? Rambling. I know, not the best way, especially for someone who graduated Bachelor of Arts. But yeah, because the last 5 years of uni basically was the most intense, challenging, difficult, nerve-wracking, life-changing, whatever adjective you can think of out there. That was uni for me. I started off uni when I was 18, year 2017, September, fall semester. And right after fall semester, going back, I was a natural science major, and going back, fall semester, I didn't do quite well, actually. Terribly. Finished off with a 1.1. Finishing off fall semester with a 1.1. Been warned that I have to do better. And then did slightly better during winter, still in natural science, but still didn't make it at that 2.0 GPA. So I had to be in academic probation. And to add on to that, I was accused of academic misconduct during my first semester at the university, and I remember coming into that talk to the professor, that train ride from my house to the uni. I remember it just full of tears. I was just sobbing from Crowfoot Station to the university station. And shout out to the other train riders there for not even batting an eye, honestly. Like, thank you for giving me space to cry during that time. I don't know who any of you are, but thank you. But after that, or before that too, actually, there was a lot of things in myself and my experiences that have been brought up and that have hindered me in doing well in uni. And I have also realized that natural sciences is not for me. So as a sort of saving grace, or people coin it as like as a Hail Mary, I switched to psych out of desperation, really, and thank God they were still able to use my high school grades, because oof, my GPA was just tanked. But I remember coming out of that experience basically having an academic misconduct and an academic probation identity or like labels under my belt. Crushed me, in addition to, the stuff that have surfaced during that time. And if you're planning to watch this whole video, shout out to you. Thank you for staying the whole time. This is literally rambling. But yeah, this is also a way for me to process too. So yeah, it's nice to share it with everyone. But anyways, um, that experience, the whole experience, really just crushed my soul. That honestly, like, one of the most prominent memories that I have of my uni experience, the worst was breaking down in our living room ish, or in our dining room on the floor, telling my mom and my sister that I can't do it anymore, that the only ways that I will be getting out of uni is if I either drop out or if the uni expels me. And didn't even cross my mind, didn't even want to graduate anymore. At that point, I was just like, I only have two options. It's either I drop out or the uni drops me out. And I broke down. I basically was blaming my mother for, encouraging me to go to uni. And I just really want to take this opportunity to really apologize to my mama for doing that. You really didn't deserve that. And thank you for being there, even if that probably broke your heart into pieces. But looking back now, I remember her telling me to just keep going, and I hated her for that during that time. And I'm glad that she did, because I wouldn't be where I am, and I wouldn't have the degree if it weren't for that. And it's funny because during the convocation ceremony today, that was one of the memories that was running through my mind, telling myself, oh, I can't do it. And I'll get back to that later. But I really just wanted to say a couple of thank yous to certain people. First and foremost, like, my mom and my sister, for really being there, especially during my first year, where everything was just basically falling apart. I was just basically falling apart to the point where I either just want to quit everything and just be a hermit at that point. And when I felt like I had no more purpose in my life, special shout out to my ates and kuyas, Ate Ella, Kuya Richard, Kuya Paul, for Ata Ella for fangirling with me every time, but at the same time knocking some sense into me, especially when I need it. Keeping my feet on the ground, humbling me, and just telling me the rational way to go. Kuya Paul for, my gosh, like, just really being a kuya, ready to listen every time. Sorry. Yeah, giving me rides from the station, and just really loving on me. Kuya Richard for a lot of things, for listening to me like sob, cry, even if he's exhausted himself. Thank you for you and Nata Clarissa really have been a great part of my life and pillars to me and my family. You guys have been showing me that I actually am part of your family, and that means so much. And you guys have done so much for me, and I thank you's not enough. I don't even know how to repay you guys, and know that you have played a major part in all of this. To my church friends and Win, you guys, so many of you, thank you for always being there, for running this race called life with me, and just leading me to God every time. And to my uni friends too, to my school friends, also too many to mention, but I actually want to give a special mention to 3 of you, to Alyssa, Pia, Clark, to Alyssa for really just asking how I've been, really knocking to my walls, especially when I've built it up. Unknowingly chipping those walls one by one, demolishing it brick by brick. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have gotten out of bed several days if it weren't for you. For Pia, for always being ready to listen. My judge one sister, for listening to me, but at the same time knocking some sense into me, telling me both sides of the story, balancing things out, really helping me out with everything. I would have let my emotions run amok, and would have probably have done very stupid things if it weren't for you. So thank you for anchoring me in that. For Clark, I always joke around with you about this. My annoying sibling energy dynamic person. I know we've had our differences, I know we've had arguments, but I am so grateful that I get to call you one of my closest friends. Thank you for the banter. It sounds so silly, it sounds so shallow, but it has helped me get through the toughest days too. And really special shout out to you 3. Honestly, My sincerest gratitude to you three, because I really wouldn't have done this. I really wouldn't have gotten out of bed. I would have still been on those days lying on my bed staring at the ceiling if it weren't for you guys. So I thank God for you three every single day. You were very monumental in my unique career. Yeah, really couldn't have done it without you three. I don't know, I can't explain it. I'm usually the words person when it comes to this, but I'm just so overwhelmed with gratitude because of you three that I can't even comprehend. I can't even say the right words to thank you guys. And thank you is not enough. So Pia, Clark, Alyssa, love you guys tons. Couldn't have done it without you. And I would miss seeing you guys on campus. Really, but I know we'll still be together, honestly. We've built a pretty good foundation. To Dairy Queen, my Dairy Queen co-workers, honestly, thank you for the break. I know it's work, but oh my gosh, feels like a break at times. It's been fun working with you. I'm still gonna be working there. It's not like I'm leaving, but yeah. But yeah, it's been great working with you guys, and I want to thank myself in the sense that my younger self specifically, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old self, thank you for not listening to that voice in your head saying you can't do it, because that pushed me to be here, that pushed me to get my degree. I know how hard you have fought, how drained you are, how exhausted you were, how you didn't want to study right after work but you still had to, how you didn't want to wake up at 4, 5 a.m. to finish work, finish schoolwork, finish research projects, finish stats work, finish your transcription early in the morning, but you still did. Thank you for not listening to honestly yourself when you were 18 during that breakdown, saying that your only options were to drop out or get expelled, because guess what, girlie, you graduated. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even fathom that this would be happening. It's funny because the convocation speaker earlier was saying to the parents that were surprised that their kids graduated while they're here, but for me it's different. For the voice in my head saying that I want to be here, what's up? I'm here. I'm an alumni. And yeah, mad credits to my younger self for really pushing forward, for moving forward. You did well. You did great. Yes. Yeah. very well. You did very well. Good job. I was gonna say something. But yeah, thank you for not giving up. Thank you for pushing through. Thank you for being here. And I don't know where she is now. So if someone knows where she is, please let me know. Sherman Morgie. I remember that name so well because I remember when I was in academic probation, I had to go to the Student Success Center and really talk to an advisor about how to move my academic degree forward, how to get back on track, how to get back on my feet. And she really was the one who helped me, and I didn't even feel an ounce of judgment, of disgust, of like girl, shame on you for being on academic probation. Nothing. She was just there to listen. She was there to give studying advice. She was there to really tell me how to balance everything that has surfaced and still do well with school. So thank you, Sherman. I came back when I received a letter that I was in good standing and good academic standing, but you weren't there anymore. So hello, thank you. You were also a big, monumental person in my degree. So yeah, thank you. And not only did I really graduate, I also got an internship, which was double the surprise for me because I don't know, I just never thought I would get one. So thank you to Four Seasons Transportation for trusting me, really. And yeah, gonna end this video soon because my video storage is like almost out. So to really sum up my uni experience, it's not only the first year that was hard. All of them were hard in its own way, but my first year was the worst. Arguably, also my last term was also pretty bad, terrible. But before I do end this video, I want to thank someone that really matters the most. My true OG, Jesus, really hard carried me throughout not only the last 5 years, but throughout my life. Like, I really couldn't have done it without him. Really the only person I have fully 100% raw, very vulnerable cried to. Saw me at my worst, saw me at my best of best, knew me even before I was in my mother's womb. Owe my life to you, really. So thank you. I guess my uni experience can be summed up in one word: hope. I was very hopeful, and even though I was discouraged, I wasn't in despair, even if it felt like it. And I had hope in God, even if a lot of times I did it. I had hope in my friends and the people around me. My gosh, even though it was hard, I had hope in myself. Even though I had to fight it, I had to fight for it. I had hope in myself that I really can do it. And I guess if I can give, I'm so sorry, unsolicited advice to peeps still doing their undergrad, you can do it. I know what it feels like hearing that you can't. Yeah, especially if it doesn't only come from yourself. Or I know what it feels like if someone tells you that what you're doing is not worth it, or it's useless, or what are you gonna do with that? Oh, I've heard it. It is worth it. And as for my next steps, I'll be taking a hot break. And as for my next steps after that, I don't know. I know what I want to do. I know I have God on my side. Really, only person someone that I can fully trust. Never changing, always constant. So yeah. Have God on my side, have people on my side. So honestly, if I got through the last 5 years, I have hope and faith that I will get through the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years of my life. So, you see, it's been a wild, wild ride. Thank you for that ride, and I guess it's a wrap. Oh my gosh, that doesn't sound real, but it's processing. It's processing. It's a wrap. That's insane. So I am now a certified mind reader. So it has been me, which flipped Patricia, Isabel Amparo de Guzman, graduate and Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with a minor in Sociology, and to end, whoa, sorry, this is one of the excerpts I had in my journal. Really, I don't know, it was great, and I just want to share with you guys. So I was talking to the Lord, and I said, thank you for the hard carry during this chapter of my youth. May you remind me of this as I open up my next chapter. Show me how to love as you have loved me, and show me how to love you. Sincerely yours, your daughter, Patricia. So thank you. It has been great doing my undergrad, and I'm done. So, bye. We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting. hand. Oh, we are the champions. Oh, we are the champions. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It really hurts. Ang mamahalang ganito. Nagma-in-love ako sa'yo. Kala ko'y pag-ibig mo ay real. It's always a good time. Oh, 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 oh.